guys, yes, I have no makeup on. I know you guys very rarely see me like this, but it's New Year's Day, and I thought I would try something different. In fact, that is what I wanted to talk to you guys about. For those of you who follow my channel, you know that I've mentioned quite a few times this week that my aunt had an accident and she's in the hospital. That's where I am right now. I'm actually I'm not in the hospital. I'm at my aunt's house. I spent the night here. I'm drinking out of her isn't she the cutest woman? She has bunny mugs. I love bunny stuff too, but she's had many more years to collect bunny stuff. That's just a coffee stain. Isn't it so cute? My nails are a mess. I'm a mess. I have roots. I never have roots. I am a mess, you guys, but it's okay because when things in life are crazy, we're a mess. And then we revamp ourselves when we get our stuff together. And that's what I was thinking about this morning. I was thinking about how I've made New Year's resolutions and some I've worked through. When I make a decision, first of all, let's back up. I never make decisions. You guys have figured that out. I always have like a back door or a maybe or a runner-up plan. But when I actually make a decision, nothing gets in my way. I am laser focused, which is why I guess maybe I have such a hard time making decisions to begin with. Because once I make a decision, I'm not going to stop until I achieve my goal. So that having been said, I didn't make a New Year's resolution this year. And a couple of years ago, my friend Gretchen, I think it was a couple of years, I've lost track of time at this point. Gretchen, Thrift is My Gift. She was in our Vlogmas. She mentioned, and I don't know where she came up with it, but I started thinking about it so much. I don't really know where it comes from. I haven't looked that deeply into it, but I was like, what's my New Year's resolution this year? And then I'm like, I don't have a resolution. It's not about changing something about myself or making a promise to myself that I'm not going to keep. I need a vibe for the year. And I remember that Gretchen did a thing where she picked a word and she chose that word for the year. And I remember her word of the year was abundance. Now, I don't know what school of thought it comes from or what that's all about. This is a get ready with me video, but it's a lot more than that. You guys know that, right? I don't even have the real makeup that I always use. You guys are going to be like, what is wrong with you? I literally threw my stuff in a Temu bag. Yes, I did. This is not a glamorous get ready with me. This is a reality of life. And I threw my stuff in a Temu bag because I couldn't even find my makeup bag. And I just threw whatever. I didn't even properly pack. I'm dressed like a hobo. And I've been wearing the same clothes for 3 days. I didn't pack clothes that I even wear. I don't know what I was thinking when I was packing to come back. But it's okay. It's okay. My aunt is doing better, and I'm here to be with her, not for all these other things that I could be possibly thinking about. I have true bags under my eyes, which you guys know I hate, but you know what? That's okay too. So at first I was thinking acceptance. Acceptance could be my word for the year because I've got a lot of things that I have to accept right now, like roots, but I don't think I'm going to be here forever. This is momentary. And so I started thinking about how it was really cool that Gretchen had, or she created it, or wherever she got that from, she was inspired to do that whole one word for the year. And I believe her word was abundance. I'm almost positive, and I love the word abundance. And I kind of want to always believe that there is abundance and that the universe has abundance for us all. And I kind of live by that. That is why I truly believe that there's room for everyone on YouTube, and why it frustrates me sometimes when people get super defensive and crazy. But that's a whole other story. So it got me thinking how I want to go out of my comfort zone. And I'm actually looking in the medicine cabinet of my aunt's house where her makeup is, because like I said, you guys, I barely even brought the proper things with me, but it looks like I'll be borrowing this mascara because I didn't bring any mascara. Although I do, is this mascara is green? No, okay, it's black. I was like, when did my aunt wear green mascara? Like fluorescent green, but it's not. Wow, this is really cool. The Organic Wear Physician's Formula. It's really cool. I like the brush. Interesting. I'm going to be excited to try that, but maybe I'll put false eyelashes on so I can just have a moment for myself. But I am going to be using this Clearly Brighter Garnier Skin Active, which I think is actually a very cool product. It's an anti-dark circle eye roller that does have sheer tint, light to medium, vitamin C, caffeine, and antioxidant complex. Because I feel like I need that for sure. My eyes are just darker than ever, and I think I could use a little brightening. So we're going to do that right off the bat. I've put a ton, I'm going to even put some here because my eyes are really puffy. I've put a ton of moisturizer on today. I didn't bring my primer with me, so that's not even going to happen. And I'm just going to kind of blend that in a little. It's actually a really nice product. I can feel it cooling. It's doing something. Anytime I feel any activity, I like that. I like to feel like something is going on for sure when I'm putting a product on my face that's supposed to be doing something. But it is really cooling. Like I could see myself just putting the whole thing on. It feels so good. You guys know how the roller balls feel. But going to blend it in with, I've wet this. I really like these. This one looks like Who Did It and Ran already, but I've been using them. I think they're definitely cool because you guys know that I just don't like the big ones. They're not my favorite. And I only really like to use things like this under my eye. That's where I really, really do use them. They are very good at blending. And I really need to take some of this puffiness away from under my eyes. It's a mess. But so back to the whole one word, not a resolution. Just pick a word for the year and go with it. Then this is what I packed. Don't ask me why, but I have it. This is Beauty Treats Eye Crayon. Where in the world? I know I got this at Dollar Tree, but I thought it was LA Colors. It says Beauty Treats. It's good though. Lord knows how long I've had it. I do use it from time to time. I like to do this when my eyes are really in bad shape. It looks a little crazy, but I promise you it'll all work itself out in the end because I just need a little lift. And I actually usually do this to blend it in. I don't know if this is right or if this works for other people, but it does work for me because whenever I have my makeup on, you guys are always telling me that it looks good. So I just put that in and brighten up my, it's a highlight, obviously, but I put it in a lot of places that maybe other people don't think to put it in. I don't really like to put it up here so much, but I don't have eyebrows, obviously. You guys are seeing that. But I just kind of need to brighten up. And my eyes are really swollen. I've been crying. It's been a stressful few days. Then I'm going to put on some of this. Now, I love the Flower Beauty Foundation. For the sake of not making a mess out of myself, I will be. Oh, and you know what else I also like? I actually did bring it. I do like this one. Usually I use the Clinique, but I didn't pack that with me because probably I didn't want to lose it because Clinique is not cheap. But this is an e.l.f. product that I got actually from the Dollar Tree a while ago. Cover Everything Concealer in light, just light. It has a bunch of little numbers, but it's the light one. This stuff is pretty good too. It's almost like a primer. It's like a putty. I'm sure you guys have either used it or seen it. It's not very expensive. And I do actually have to say that I should have put that on my upper eyelid. It works really well, almost as a primer, but it's really a concealer. I like the consistency of it. You guys will see that. I love a lot of creamy products because I do have older skin. People who have older skin, I think, get a really great effect out of creamy products. So already I'm starting to feel a little human again. And want to blend in that white. And I do use my fingers, but I'm going to try really hard not to make a mess of myself because I'm at my aunt's house and I don't want to make a mess out of her house too. Then, like I was saying, I did bring this, the Flower Get Real, and this one is in the Classic Tan M3. I like this product too. It's a serum foundation. I mean, I like this shade too, because I've found like 3 or 4 shades that are close to my skin color, and I really do like all of them. Now we're going to blend. It is a very buildable product, and I don't normally use this, but I'm going to try it today with this, honestly. But I make a big mess of my bathroom, and then I always have to clean it, and I'm not going to do that here because I know even though my aunt's not here, it would drive her nuts if I was doing something like that in her bathroom. So I did spray my hair with that root spray the other day. So obviously I have like all kinds of crazy pink things going on in my scalp. It's the trials and tribulations of being a redhead, you guys. That is all I can tell you for sure. The lighting in this bathroom is a little funny. I'm hoping that the video comes out good, but I'm going to blend this in all over my face. And I didn't actually pack any other stuff. Sometimes I like to mix this with a little bit of powder, just a little bit if I put it on heavy. Like today I'm putting it on heavy because I just feel like I haven't gotten enough sleep and I'm looking tired. But back to my whole conversation about resolution. So the concept of resolutions wasn't really that expression. What is that expression? Instead of making a resolution this year, resolve to be yourself, make that be your New Year's resolution. I thought about that because I was like, I just don't want to make a New Year's resolution. I will take each day as it comes, but I don't want to make a plan. I guess I've become very indecisive lately. And then the idea of this one word that Gretchen had come up with came up, and I was like, yes, I need a word. I need a word. And of course, I'm going through all this stuff, and it's just reminding me that this place that I'm in right now, this home that my aunt built her life in, it's been a constant in my life for like 45 years. I'm 51. I've spent many, many summers here with my aunt, even before I was older and before, like even when my mother was alive, they were sisters. And this is where I spent my summers because it was almost like going to the country. Even though I live in Long Island, which is not like the city, but where my aunt lives, although it's been built up now, it was very much the country back then. There was like a forest in her backyard, and there still is. You guys have seen her yard and her garden. And so I was thinking how there's so many things that have changed, but you know, we're a little myopic. Sometimes we don't see the change when it happens gradually. And so now, you know, seeing my aunt vulnerable, which is not often the case, she's a very, very tough woman who I joked with her when she was in the hospital bed and she came to and was like talking with us a little. I told her she's a tough old broad because she is. And so I started thinking about how in life we have the opportunity to renew ourselves, not with makeup, that's why I came to you guys live and raw, because I'm never going to be 25 again. I'm never going to turn the clock back. Yes, I can get Botox and get fillers and lipo, and you guys don't even want to know the things that I've done to myself that I would never do again. But because I just feel like, I don't know how I feel about all those things. But definitely the word renewal and renew is resonating with me because I thought about it like a lot for a few hours last night while I was sitting in meditative state waiting to see what was going to happen with my aunt. I'm using some of this Merlot tinted moisturizing chapstick stuff. I love it. I told you guys I love to put on chapstick before I put on my lipstick because I wear matte lipstick. So that is a definite for me. It will keep my lips nice and moist all day long. So I was thinking about renewal, and I'm thinking that may be the word. I mean, I thought about acceptance. I have a lot to accept, like I said, But I think renewal, I wish to renew many things about my life. Like I have not yet decided where I'm going to move to. This is my favorite item that I have bought from Temu. I have finally decided that this is the brush that I love. And I forgot to use it actually to put the foundation on, but I'm going to put a little just to show you guys. It really actually makes, I don't know if you guys can see that difference. It's almost like a filter. Do you see that? It's amazing. And I put so little, and every drop that you put in here, it doesn't get lost. It literally gets, those are so dense, it just gets pushed out. You use every bit of it. Even when I clean this, hardly anything comes out. It's an amazing product. And I really, do you guys see it's so much smoother now that I use this than this? I'm actually really happy that I was able to show you guys the difference. I don't know if you go back, and then I should have done it half and half, but you know, hindsight is 2020. I don't really think these things through. But so I was thinking about acceptance, back to the broken record. And I'm like, no, I don't really have a trouble. I do have trouble accepting things. I am one of those people that thinks that I can change. That is why I have thy will be done tattooed on me. It's literally written on my body part, thy will be done. Because I have a hard time with acceptance. I just do. I always think, no, there has to be a way. Wait, what happened? No, we can change this outcome. And sometimes you just have to accept that it's the way it is. But I feel like in the last few years, I've had a lot of acceptance shoved down my throat, and I'm better at it than I was ever before. So that can't be the word of the year. And then to thine own self be true. Trust me, I've gotten much better at that. That's why I just say what I think. I don't care. I don't care if people don't like it. I don't even like it, but I'm still going to say what I feel. This, which you guys see, I've hit pan because you know I'm a highlighter girl. This is the Flower Lift and Sculpt that I found a long time ago, light to medium. It was a great day when I found this. Now, I feel like having like a happy rosy cheek. So I will use that. Sometimes I use this, rarely actually, but I'm not looking to look like super made up. I'm going to the hospital. So this is perfect for like natural makeup. And I'd usually do this. I know I'm not leaving it like that. I put it there. Then, I know maybe this is not what other people do, but it works for me. Then I take the dark and I do this. I know I look crazy. We're going to get somewhere. And then, oh yeah, you know that I dig into this one and I should have shook it out, but I didn't. And then I do that. Usually I use a second highlighter, to be honest with you guys, because I need a lot of highlight. I need all the highlight. But highlight is just what makes my face look better. I love highlight. And then I do actually take the highlight and see this? I go like this, and then I always do this a little bit here because, and a little bit up here, extra, because I do have that dark spot that drives me nuts. And I've used everything you can imagine to have it lightened, and it doesn't really go away no matter what I do. Thought about getting like some dermabrasion, but I mean, not dermabrasion. What is that called? I just don't want to mess with my skin right now. And obviously not right now, like this week. But I've thought about it. So, but there we go with the acceptance. So I don't think acceptance is the word, but renewal, because as things change in life, they're renewing themselves. Even though sometimes they're coming to an end, they're not ending, they're changing. And I accept the change, but then I have a hard time like figuring out how to fit myself into it. So this is going to be a year of renewal. And I think that it kind of started last year when my husband got better. We were so almost honeymoon phase, like shocked that he was able to get better, that we forgot that we need to start renewing again. We've been looking for places to move to. We haven't made a decision, but part of the acceptance and the whole change thing is that now we must renew. We have to figure out where we're going to begin again, because oh boy. if I had broken foundation all over this white tile floor, I think I would just lose it. I don't know what more to say. Lose it for real. So that is going to be my word, renewal. Have you guys ever thought of doing, instead of a New Year's resolution, the one word that the universe, but it has to really resonate with you. Like, it just came to me like renewal. This is what we need. I need like a new everything. I'm going to almost like rebrand myself. Like, I'm doing a get ready with me. I'm doing things outside of my comfort zone. And I also have to say that I know that this is going to sound really crazy, but I'm going to be honest. You know, for me, a lot of the time when I had a hard decision to make or things on my mind, just a little more of this. I got that on. And I told you guys, I hardly ever blend. The Dollar Tree was always, and I think a lot of us do it, so I'm not even ashamed to say it. The Dollar Tree is where I go to do my thinking, to do my meditating, to just chillax. It helps me. It's my happy place, you guys. It really is. But my happy place is not serving me like the way that it used to. So, and I did build a community, and some of you guys enjoy watching me do other things, which blows my mind because I'm a Dollar Tree addict. I started this channel to show you guys what was in the Dollar Tree. If you guys want to know something else about me or want to see me do something else, it always is like, I'm always like, why do they want to know that? This is about Dollar Tree. I have this. I don't know. I just threw whatever. I just threw things in my bag, you guys. But I do love this face palette, actually. As you can see, I have hit pan on the highlight there. I do actually, like I said, I need 2 highlights because I'm very into my highlight. So I'm going to put a little more highlight. I don't want to have a ton of makeup on, like I said. And I think, now, see those 3? I know you're supposed to just pick one. That's a bronzer, a blush, and a blush. But what I like to do is the bronzer and then a little of this and do that. I like to like that because I can never choose, and I'm good with that. And I feel like it works for me most of the time when I do my makeup. You guys seem to think it looks nice, and so I figured we would chat and I'd put on my makeup. But now this one, these 2 are my go-to eyeshadow palettes. The Wanderlust, and this is like the 5th one I've used. I told you I literally was hoarding these. Downtown Dusk. No, it's called Austin Downtown Intense Color Payoff City Inspired Looks. I love this eyeshadow palette. I really love it. It's a little discombobulated, but we don't care. That is my go-to everything color. And then sometimes this one, depends on what I'm wearing. Sometimes the blue one, if I'm wearing dark colors, looks really good with black also. And then this Be Luster City Color Palette, which I didn't think would be like my favorite eyeshadow palette ever. It's very, very delicate and creamy. As you guys can see, it's met its demise many times. That one is no longer with us, and that one is no longer with us. But this right here, this delicious, super creamy, crazy payoff eyeshadow is one of my favorite eyeshadows I have ever put on my eyes. It's wonderful. And I use it all the time. So we're going to put some of that on there. Just some is relative because I definitely use more than some when it comes to my makeup. I put on a ton, and I'm not a super blender, and I just like it to kind of lay on top of my lotion and smooth out my skin. So obviously I need some eyebrows. At home, I use the Rimmel Crimson something or other palette to do my eyebrows. It has some good browns, but I'm just gonna I just need a brown, and then I like to put it in something that's lighter because I really don't have brown. My hair is too red, and I mean, you guys can see my eyebrows are really, my hair color is more of like a very light brown from naturally. If you look at my non-existent eyebrows. They're probably gray and something at this point, but I hardly have any eyebrow hair, and I really never did. So I love this Flower Beauty angled brush. I really love it. I have hardly any eyebrows and hardly any eyelashes, as you guys can see. This is my lash right here, all that the universe gave me. And so we're going to work with what we have, and we're going to renew, and we do it. I mean, we renew every day. And it's funny too, because like I was saying about my happy place, the Dollar Tree's already at Easter, which is a time of renewal as well. Spring, rebirth, renewal. And it's almost like so many people, I feel like, are at the renewal state where you have to rebrand yourself and like regroup. And I'm the type of person that wants to promote other people and help other people. And I'm finding myself in a position where I'm at the end of the line. I don't mean like I'm at the end of the road. I mean like I'm at the end of the line. I'm not finding all things that are relevant, you know, in the whole world of Dollar Tree. I may find them after other people. So I'm going to explore other things for myself because I am, of course, able to renew. I was planning on doing other types of videos during Vlogmas, but then I got really busy with my organization, which you guys know is my primary purpose, of course. And then I wanted to do a bunch of clearance type of videos, but I am going to be running to Target today because I have to get a couple of things for the hospital. And I'm hoping that, because I went to the Dollar Tree and I didn't find them, got to wash my hands. And look, my aunt has this, which of course you guys know where she got that from. I actually gave it to her, but she goes to the Dollar Tree too. And her Dollar Tree is great. We're going to be doing a shop with me in it. And I have found some really cool stuff if you guys saw my shorts. But like I was saying, you know what? We may end up in Connecticut. Who knows? This Dollar Tree may be my Dollar Tree. But the whole process of renewal is what I'm thinking about. And I'm just thinking about how it seems like a lot of people must be into renewal. Like people couldn't wait to get rid of Christmas this year and already go to February for Valentine's Day and Easter. And we're all looking to renew. I feel like the whole universe has had a hard couple of years, and I'm not alone in that. But we've all also had a really exciting couple of years because we're here and we've grown from it. Hopefully, if you're here, you've grown from it. So we're going to grow together because my word for the year is renewal. Not like, and maybe it will become like cosmetic renewal. Who knows? Maybe I'll go in for a full overhaul and come out looking young. But I feel that that's not what I'm talking about. Although trust me, sometimes it gets to me. Aging isn't easy. It isn't easy, but it's also part of life. I'm just talking about learning to make new decisions for the future and how to renew myself. Now, normally I would want two different mascaras because if I wasn't going to put on false lashes, I would put two different mascaras. Put one on, let it dry, and then put another one on and let it get clumpy. That's kind of what I do to make lashes happen. But when I'm going to put on false lashes, I don't need to go through all of that trouble. And that's what we're going to do today. So, I mean, I'm just trying this mascara out. I've never tried it before. It's my aunt's. Although I like the brush. Maybe it's okay. She had the falsies in here too. Should have used this one. I really like this one, but I'm not looking to build my lashes up crazy because, and I always do this. I know it's like a little bizarro, but I like to do that more than I like to use those, these, especially if I'm going to use the false lashes. I don't really need to use this. I could just do this. It's good enough. At least in my opinion, it's good enough. I don't have enough lash to worry about it that much. And today I have these. These are the Demure, the LA Colors lashes. These are a full lash. They're not a half lash. I might not even do a half lash, although I know you guys really want to see me do a half lash. The Demure, I don't really do as a half lash because they're so subtle. They're really a very subtle lash. And I don't know, you could wear them either way. Like if you wanted to do a half lash, you would cut them and then put them the other way. You guys understand what I'm saying? But today, I think I'm just going to do a full lash. I haven't ever done that. I've shown you guys how I do my half lashes. I could do it again in the future, but let me show you guys what I mean. Like a full lash would be like that I'm going, so you see there's like the big side and the small side. But for me, most people will wear it like this and will put the big side on the outside. When I do a full lash, I can't. I have to do it the other way. So that's the other thing that I do that maybe other people don't do. If I'm going to do a full lash, I'm going to put the little part here where usually you would put the more full part because it's just too, my eyes are too hooded for that. It doesn't look good. So I'll show you. This is a full lash. I'm not even going to cut it. I'll see if I might have to cut just a teeny bit on the end. I'll take it off and cut it. I haven't worn the Demure in a while, but I do have my handy dandy lash glue liner from Ioni. This stuff is wonderful, in my opinion. I would actually love it if they had a clear one. They did for a while, but they haven't brought it back. I really like the clear one because I don't really like to line my eye. That's the other thing. But I do it really close to the lash line, if you can see. I'm not looking to do like some crazy exaggerated line because my eyes are hooded and it does not flatter me. And really, I would prefer the clear, but I'm too cheap to buy the clear and this works for me. So here's the lash. And as you can see, the bigger part is what's going to go on the inner corner. And I'm just going to place the lash exactly where I put the glue. And then I do this and it's done. Do you guys see that? That is done. And I like that. That is how I do lashes, full lash. And still it's too much. Like really I should cut it, but I might just leave it because I hardly ever wear a full lash. But these are more natural looking. And really, I just like to put a little bit of the lash at the end. And you guys have seen that. But I'm just showing you that I can wear a full lash, but I wear them backwards. The way that other people would wear them, I wear them the opposite. It just works better for me. So let me know how you guys would do it. You guys get what I'm saying? Like this is the lash. I'm wearing it this way. As opposed to normally the half lash, I wear this way with the little, you guys are getting it? You get it. You get it. So we're going to put the other one on. And I always have trouble with this side more than that. It's always, that one went on effortlessly, I should say. So I always have trouble with one. And then the other one is effortless. So that one was fairly effortless. Let's see what happens now. I have made sure to put something in the drain pipe because you guys don't know how many lashes have made their way completely down my drain because I just dropped them floop in my little bathroom and they go all the way down the drain. So I lined the hairline. I have glue all over my thumb. And that's it. And then I just wait a second for the glue to catch on and then I squeeze and we're good. This one doesn't match this one. And then I start to mess with them a little because I'm no expert. I just do the best that I can to renew myself every day. So so let me know, like, have you guys ever thought about this one word? Is it like a movement instead of a resolution? This one word kind of like to live by for the year, or like Gretchen had chosen abundance and she chose to live in abundance. I'm going to choose to live in renewal this year. I'm going to make choices for renewal. I have some procedures that I need to take care of for myself, and I'm going to do them. And I've been putting them off for a long time because I'm me and I like to put other people before me. And I'm always thinking that I can just get to a place where everything will be perfect. That was another word that I considered, perfection, which I would probably go crazy. Certain words, if you put them as your word of the year, you're going to lose it. Like, that could never be my word. But for a second, it occurred to me, make your word perfect. And then I was like, you'll go crazy. What are you thinking? Are you really going to do that to yourself? So perfection cannot be my word. But some people view perfection as like nature or things like that. And me, I would be micromanaging every obsessive compulsive little thing to the point of madness. So it's also what the word means to you. And I think that that's really interesting because I like, people to have the ability to define things for themselves. You're allowed to do whatever you want in life. It's your life. And you only live once. YOLO, which is so passé, but of course I'm going to say it. So we're almost at my full makeup. Actually, I have my eyebrows. I have some eyeshadow. Sometimes I'll put color here, but not today because I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to see my aunt. And these lashes are they're very, very natural lashes. So if you guys want a pair of lashes that just look like real lashes, these are them. I've worn these plenty of times. They're not really like, ta-da, they're kind of like, ta-da, like that, like, oh, your mascara works really well. And then you're like, well, actually, I don't have any lashes at all. And these lashes are kind of like a push-up bra. That's what I feel like. Whereas other lashes are sort of like boob implants, right? You guys get what I'm saying? Like the Wonder Bra accentuates what you have. So that's kind of like what these are because I don't have anything. But then, when you get full breast enlargement, then you're talking like the Ione mega lashes, which I can't wear. I look like a Muppet. So that having been said, we will continue my renewal for the day back into, honestly, I didn't even wear tons of makeup when no, that's not true. I always wear bright red lipstick. So, my liner, which is my go-to liner almost every day, almost every single day, is Red the Scene by Wet n Wild. Now, I used to live for the MAC retractable lip liner and, what was the other one? Was it L'Oreal? It might be this one actually. I think the other one that I used to really like is NYX, but the Wet n Wild works very well. I always line my lip, no matter what, unless I'm only using chapstick or the color changing one by Be Pure, which I really like, by the way. It turns a really cool color on me. I think that's another thing I never hauled. Oh my gosh. I just painted my lips on crooked. It's okay. Okay, so I painted my lips in. Then I do one of those. Honestly, you could put your whole entire lip with lip liner if you want to. And that is like a perfectly acceptable matte look in my world. But I'm going to put on some Whitney because it's New Year's Day and I feel like a little red never killed anybody. Whoops. I'm blind, you guys. All right, so I've been loving the Whitney, actually. All of the Prideful liquid lipsticks, I love them. I feel like, I know I've hit myself with a lot of highlighter, but I actually feel like I'm going to use a little more highlight. And then I'm going to put just a little more of this brown right here because I feel like I need, and this is kind of like my last little thing that I do once I really get the makeup in. I do this. Just a little, not not a lot. You guys see I put most of it down here. It's supposed to make you look a little thinner, but I'm a bubblehead and I'm always going to be a bubblehead. And then what we do need is a drop of the pink again here, just to give it a, because I've blended it in a lot. And then I just put a drop on my nose, just a little highlight on my nose. And then I literally do that, but it works for me. And that's it. My makeup is done. I'm going to get dressed and then show you guys the finished look. What do you guys think? Pretty easy, actually. I think that I mean, it took me a long time because we're talking about my word for the year, which is renewal. So, and I also, remember, I plan on doing a home refresh giveaway, which I think was something that has been building up in me. See how those coincidences happen? I've been talking about it and talking about it. We're almost at 25K. In fact, by the time I edit this video, who knows, we may be there. I owe you guys a bunch of things and you know I'm good for it, but I was talking about a refresh. And now the word that I came up with for the year is renewal. So let me know what word you would like to create for your year. 2024, what would your word be? What word do you choose? I'm going to give you guys a minute to think about that. I'm going to go get dressed, come back, and say goodbye. Okay, guys, so we're not at my aunt's house anymore. We are on our way back to the hospital to visit with her. You guys got to see me do my get ready with me, and this is as good as I get without even my usual arsenal of goodies. I hope you guys enjoyed this type of video. So I chose the word renewal for my word of the year to resonate in. And John, what is your thing for the year, for New Year's Day? What do you have?
I'm not choosing a word. I'm going to try to quit smoking this year.
So that is John's New Year's resolution. You're doing the traditional New Year's resolution, although it's a renewal to your lungs. So I could use the word renewal in just about anything if you really want me to tell you the truth. So this is a good thing. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to leave a comment down below about anything and everything that you would like to talk to us about. And we wish you the happiest of New Year's.
Happy New Year.
To you guys. Healthy, I'm not going to say wealthy, but, you know, comfortable and healthy and full of love, renewal, and abundance. I'm going back to Gretchen's really good word. And we'll talk to you guys soon. Stay safe and stay savvy, guys. Bye-bye. 2024. Woo!